You are so beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
You're so beautiful.
I know.
Jezebel eyes.
There you are.
Not a cloud
in the sky. There you are.
Are you going to Termont Street by any chance? Please, are you passing by it?
I'm not.
Please.
I can't take strangers.
Well, we're not going to rob you. We're Irish. We're too poor to rob you. Honestly.
Too poor to rob you.
Honestly, we just need to live, please. If you're driving.
Why is it that every other race of men treat black women better than black men?
What's your opinion? What's the difference between dating a white guy and a black guy in your opinion?
From my personal experience, I feel white men know how to treat a lady.
So you're basically saying black men don't know how to treat a woman?
That's not what I said. I'm saying from my personal experience, the white men have treated me better.
White men are sweeter to their wives. Well, the white men who date black women. They are sweeter to their wives because their masculinity is not challenged. They feel like men all the time. They go to work and they don't have to worry about someone demeaning them based off the color of their skin, which can translate into their ability to do a certain job. And to certain men, well, to most men, if they can't do anything, they feel like inept. They feel if they can't do the providing for themselves or their family without being subjugated to some sort of mistreatment, it's emasculating. Because every man wants to provide for himself or for his family. And white men don't face that trouble. They exist in this country, well, in the world, most of the time not having to be questioned on their ability based off of something they can't help, right? Like their skin color. So when they are with a black woman who has to be masculine, not saying it's black men's fault, but has to be masculine, he is not threatened by it. He's not threatened by it because he's already a man. Not saying y'all aren't men, but his masculinity isn't challenged every day. So it's easier for him to come home to a strong woman. It is. He understands it. And it's not that she's emasculating him. She's probably just meeting him on that same masculine level. And most of the time, 90% of the time, ask any black woman that is married to a white man or dating a white man, that fact makes us super submissive. Because he's not shaken. He's not shook by my tone, my words, my attitude. It doesn't bother him. Because he's secure in his manhood. And that's why I say black men need to read a book. And it's not your fault. It's not your fault. But you do have to get better, bro.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Guys, so yesterday when I was scrolling on TikTok, I saw this woman who is married to a white man, a black woman who is married to a white man, telling her audience that you will never know what you're missing unless you date a white man. She went ahead to say that white men treat black women better than black men. Like, she gave a lot of instances in her video. But unfortunately, I have been looking for that video. I wasn't able to get it. But when I search, I see other people saying the same thing. I don't know for anybody, but I have tried being with black guys. And I can tell you that little experience I had with Chinese guys is far more different from what I experienced with black guys.
I started dating where I am celebrated, and you know what that got me? A white husband who got a cosmetology head in the mail today. He told me that when he said his vows, in the vows it said in sickness and in health, which meant that if I am sick or incapacitated, that he should be able to do my hair. Now, this man has curls himself, but white people curls and my 4C coils are very different. Now, that doesn't mean that my hair is difficult to style. It just means it requires a different set of skills and tools, which is why he got this, so that he could learn. I am obviously a plus size, dark skinned black woman who is hyper feminine, and I am autistic. And in my experience in dating, most guys who look like me, who were black, did not date women like me, they just don't. And if they do, they're usually outside of their race. So over the years, especially once I met my husband when we were first dating, I got a lot of critiques. But you know what I decided? I said, who cares? I finally got exactly what I knew I deserved. So if you look like me, ignore the haters, ignore the naysayers, and go date where you're celebrated.
Whether you like it or not, or whether you want to accept it or not, black men don't know how to treat women. They only know how to treat women when they marry outside of their race. I'm not saying all black men, but large majority of black men don't know how to treat women. I will give you instances of Africa, right, where all these African men use their women as housemaid, but immediately they marry non-African, like white or Asian, they suddenly become cook. They suddenly know how to cook. They suddenly know how to enter kitchen, as to compare to where they are married to African woman. Again, an average white man who is in his 50 can give you better life, can give you good love, can make your life peaceful, as to compare to a black man who is in his 30s. Like, these men, when they see black women, they suddenly become masculine. Their masculinity will suddenly be threatened. This is the reason why I feel like if you have the opportunity, date outside of your race. There's a girl, you watch her video, she's so very fat, and she said something that the way she's looking, if it is meant for black men alone, that no black man would date her. But she was able to find love in white man. When a white man love you, they love you for you. They do not have all this nonsense expectation. They do not have all this thing that you need to walk to before they know that you'll be a good woman. They do not have that that nonsense a lot of these guys build in their head as what make a woman good woman. Like, you need to be submissive, you need to bend down each time they are talking, you need to bend your body so that they can step on you before you know that you're a good woman and submissive woman. And when they talk, you never want to talk, you do not have opinion. As long as you are married to them, everything they say in the house stand, and upon that they will still be shitting on you. The only time these guys know how to treat women is when they date outside of their race. And also, the expectation they have for black women is too much. Like, when you're dating them or when you want to marry them, the expectation is too much. Like, an average black man or every black man, each time they are trying to get married to black women, they will be thinking that they have done something miraculous, like something extraordinary for you, that marriage will only benefit you and will never benefit them. How many times have you seen a black man cry during his wedding? I want to know. But go and watch white men on their wedding day. They will be shedding tears. How many times have you seen these guys cry? Anytime they are wifing you, they will think they have done everything for you, like everything they have done is just making you their wife alone. Even when they are bringing you to suffer, they have done everything for you because they are making you their wife. So this is the reason why I want any woman to not limit yourself. Do not limit yourself because of being loyal to your race. Anyway you find love, go for it. I'll let you watch other people say the same thing, and I want to also know your opinion in the comment section. If you're a black woman or non-black woman or even black man watching this, let me know your opinion in the comment section. And again, I'm not targeting black men, we are just discussing here, so let nobody accuse me of targeting men of my race.
I'm gonna get a lot of hate for saying every black woman that I know that formerly was with a black man and is now either married or with a white man is happy. I don't know why.
So I totally know. I'm a dating coach. I've been a dating coach for 13 years for black and brown women. And I want you all to know that a black woman and a white man combination has one of the lowest divorce rates. There are a couple of reasons for that. One, if a white man is actually engaged, married to, or dating a black woman, please understand that there is a deeper love there because he is having to actually fight against societal pressures and indoctrination and go through all of the stares and the rude comments to be with you, and vice versa. Second thing, if that man has such an open-mindedness about him, he is going to be less concerned about gender roles and help out around the house and do things that maybe an alpha male or a hyper-masculine energetic person wouldn't necessarily do. Third, white men are unfortunately have twice the graduation rate of black men. So with that, combined with the ascending education that's happening for black women, means that there is a level of educational equality happening there in hypergamy, which, higher educated people have a lower divorce rate as well. Fourth, because of the education and obviously privileges, white men make almost 50% more than black men. So they can provide for black women, and they're not necessarily going to feel as competitive with them as many black men do. Fifth, because they have the money and they're potentially more stable, what will happen is they'll be able to get married sooner. The average marriage age for a white man is 30. The average marriage age for a black man is closer to 35. And I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but I'm sure that many of your girlfriends have been waiting around for X, Y, and Z to get ready to get married, but he just hasn't been there from a financial perspective. Again, I want someone who is going to be the best person for you, and sometimes that might be a non-black man. I want to be very clear here. The marriage rate for black women is 29%, or close to half of other racial groups. Black women are the only group that has a higher divorce rate than a marriage rate. For every 1,000 black women that are married, 31 of them are getting a divorce. For every 1,000 unmarried black women, only 17 of them are getting married. This is the only group where this happens. And because 90 to 95% of you all are getting involved with and marrying black men, we've got to try something different for a different result.